Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers Thursday, August 15. Cody dives underwater to save James, Maxie's ordeal. Jason's news for Sunny General Hospital, GH. Spoilers for Thursday, August 15, reveals that Lucy Co., Lynn Herring, will offer her opinion on Sonny Corinthos. Maurice Bernard, deception investment, and his condition that Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, join the team. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, tried to shut it all down, but Lucy will insist this is a great idea and will work to change Tracy's mind. Meanwhile, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, will suggest that Max Scorpio, John J. York, is deliberately punishing Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, for his mistakes. So they'll bicker as the search for missing James West, Gary James Fuller, continues. At the gallery, John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington, will assure Ava Jerome, Maura West, that he's got Sonny exactly where he wants him, but Ava will keep manipulating her newest ally as she works to protect herself. At Sonny's penthouse, he'll keep trying to convince Lois Cirillo, Rena Sover, to trust him when it comes to his investment in deception. Since Lois will still have concerns, Sonny will bring Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, into this and push her to trust him instead. Jason will also give Sonny some news regarding his search for Clement, Philip Cass, so his updates could inadvertently help John since he's using the pharmacist as bait. Over with Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, she'll tell Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson, that nobody is going to find James unless James himself wants them to. James is awfully good at sneaking around, so Maxie will grow increasingly concerned. It looks like James will end up in distress based on Thursday's GH preview video, which shows Cody jumping into the lake as part of a rescue effort. Will Cody save James on his own, or will he need a little help from Mac in the end? Either way, this could lead to a turning point in Mac and Cody's father-son relationship. As for Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, he'll deliver a surprising invitation. That may involve inviting Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, to a gathering so she can talk to Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, about her abrupt departure from the Institute. If Michael asks Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, to be part of this get-together as well, things could get all kinds of awkward with Michael, Willow, Drew, and Nina all present. Regardless, General Hospital spoilers say Willow's secret will continue to take a toll, so we'll keep you posted on trouble that could lead to. On Thursday, August 15, General Hospital plunges into a day of heart-pounding action, intense emotions, and unexpected revelations. The drama unfolds as Cody takes a daring dive underwater to save James. Maxie finds herself in the midst of a harrowing ordeal, and Jason delivers shocking news to Sonny that could change everything. Cody's underwater rescue. The sun glints off the cool blue water at Leela's kids' camp, where the summer day had started out like any other. Laughter filled the air as the children splashed and played, oblivious to the danger lurking beneath the surface. Cody Bell, who had been keeping a watchful eye on the kids, suddenly felt a chill run down his spine. Something was wrong. He scanned the pool, his heart stopping when he noticed James West missing from the group. A quick look around confirmed his worst fear. James had slipped beneath the water, his small body motionless. Without a second thought, Cody dove into the water, cutting through the waves with powerful strokes. Time seemed to slow as he reached the bottom, the silence of the underwater world amplifying his fear. His hand brushed against James' arm, and he pulled the boy to his chest, kicking off the pool floor to propel them both toward the surface. Breaking through the water with James in his arms, Cody yelled for help. Lifeguards and camp counselors rushed to his side as he laid James on the pool deck, immediately starting CPR. The crowd gathered around, their anxious whispers filling the air. Maxie Jones, who had been nearby, heard the commotion and rushed over. When she saw her son's lifeless body, her heart shattered. "James," she screamed, her voice thick with terror. Cody's strong hands pressed rhythmically on James' chest, each pump a desperate plea for the boy to wake up. Maxie dropped to her knees beside them, her hands trembling as she reached out to touch her son's pale face. "Come on, James, breathe," Cody muttered, his own panic barely contained. The seconds ticked by painfully, each one stretching into an eternity. Then finally, James gasped, water sputtering from his mouth as he coughed and choked, his chest heaving with the sweet air he so desperately needed. The relief was palpable as Maxie gathered James into her arms, tears streaming down her face. Cody leaned back, exhausted but relieved, as the paramedics arrived to take over. The sight of James breathing again brought a wave of emotions crashing down on everyone, but the day's challenges were far from over. #### Maxie's Ordeal. Even as James was rushed to General Hospital for further observation, the ordeal had only just begun for Maxie. She couldn't shake the image of her son lying still at the bottom of the pool. It haunted her, a constant reminder of how close she had come to losing him. As she rode in the ambulance with James, her mind raced with fears and what-ifs. At the hospital, as James was being checked over by the doctors, Maxie found herself overwhelmed by guilt and anxiety. She questioned every decision she had made that day. Should she have been more vigilant? Why hadn't she noticed James slipping away? The weight of it all pressed down on her, threatening to suffocate her. Max Scorpio, who had been notified immediately, arrived at the hospital to find his daughter in tears. "Maxie," he said gently, pulling her into a comforting embrace, "it's not your fault. James is going to be okay." Maxie shook her head, burying her face in Max's shoulder. "But what if Cody hadn't been there, Dad? What if he hadn't seen James in time? I could have lost him." Mac tightened his hold on her, his voice firm yet kind. "But you didn't lose him, Maxie. Cody was there, and he did see James. And your boy is a fighter, just like his mom. He's going to pull through this." Despite Mac's reassurances, Maxie couldn't shake the deep-rooted fear that had taken hold of her. As she sat by James' bedside, watching him sleep, she vowed never to let her guard down again. Her son's life was too precious, and the close call had made her realize just how fragile their world could be. #### Jason's news for Sunny. While Maxie grappled with her fears across town, Jason Morgan had his own burdens to bear. He had spent the past few days digging into a lead that could potentially shake Sonny Corinthos' world to its core. The intel he had uncovered was explosive, and as much as he wanted to protect his old friend, he knew Sonny needed to hear the truth. Jason found Sonny at Pazzulo's, deep in thought as he reviewed some papers. "Sonny," Jason said, his voice grave as he entered the office. Sonny looked up, immediately sensing that something was wrong. "Jason, what is it?" Sonny asked, his eyes narrowing as he leaned back in his chair. He had seen that look on Jason's face too many times to ignore the warning signs. Jason took a deep breath, choosing his words carefully. "It's about the shipment that went missing last week."